I'm letting you know right now, I ain't taking no Bible with me. I ain't wearing no collar. I may have something in my hand. You just keep on moving.
I don't think that secular music is a sin. I don't think that it normally is. It can be. Let me say that. It can be. The kind of music, what you listen to, and what it might cause you, what it might elicit in you. For example, someone who is single listening to something about being intimate with someone and they don't have a spouse to do so with, that can become sinful because it starts enticing you to do something that you should not do and putting thoughts in your mind that just shouldn't be there. That being the case, in and of itself, music that is not gospel or Christian or what have you is not necessarily a sin. We sing happy birthday. That's not a sin. Singing the song ABCs and 1, 2, 3s, that's not a sin. But when you have a pastor before the people promoting something who is obviously this person not a Christian, but you like her music, fine. He's preaching about, talking about Janet Jackson. I don't know what the whole sermon is, but I saw that someone sent this to me. I'm thinking, okay, that's just not in keeping with what a pastor ought to do or promote.
I love me some Janet Jackson. And I'm sure enough going to the concert. She gonna be down at Capital One on Friday, and I'm gonna be right down there with her. And do me a favor, if you see me, act like you didn't.
Why would you say act like you did? Are you going to be behaving in a way that you just should not be behaving? What's going on?
I'm letting you know right now, I ain't taking no Bible with me. I ain't wearing no collar. I may have something in my hand. You just keep on moving.
You might have some, so you, okay, now I don't know how to take that. Is that you're going to be, some alcoholic beverage, some drinking? You do have to maintain a certain appearance. You are the pastor, after all. I think there's something wrong with you as a pastor. You promote, are you okay with the LGBTQ community? You are okay with Pride Month and things like that, as well as abortion. I think there's a whole lot wrong with you as a pastor, and I think you're demonstrating that.
Don't ask for no picture. Don't call me Pastor Wesley. You just keep on moving.
Now, the crowd is eating this up, and again, don't call me Pastor Wesley because you are not pastor at that moment.
Because I'm going to see Janet Jackson. And y'all, you know how us suntan folk do. We don't just show up to a concert. No, we get ready all week long.
I can't speak for that. It's been such a long time since I've been to a concert. Let's just think. Let me just go back down memory lane and think of the concerts that I've been to. The last concert I went to was a rap concert. It was Run DMC, Beastie Boys, LL Cool J. I'm dating myself. This is 80, I don't know. My Adidas, what was that, 84, 85, something like that, 86, somewhere in that area. Prior to that, I think I went to a New Edition, and I went to an Earth, Wind & Fire, and the Jackson 5s. So that was it for me. Been so long, I have no idea what it's like going to a concert. I don't have really any inclination to go. There might be a song that I like from my youth. I'm not trying to go to that particular concert. Now, if I happen to be somewhere and they have a free concert in the park, I might stop by and listen, but I'm not really getting ready because those things don't really move me. If they come on the radio or something like that, I might listen, but I'm not going to necessarily go out of my way. Now, I'm not saying that it's wrong for you to go out of your way to a concert, but you also have to consider the environment that you're going to. Some places you just have no business being. You like the song? Fine. Listen to the song on iTunes or Google Music or whatever you call that thing. But just to go and listen, you're going to put yourself in a place to where you shouldn't be. Remember, whether you eat, drink, whatever you do it all to the glory of God. If what you're doing, such as going to this Janet Jackson concert or any other concert, if it's not going to bring glory to God, you might want to reconsider.
I got my outfit picked out already. And you know what I did last night? I downloaded every album Janet Jackson ever recorded to my phone. I downloaded Pleasure Principle. I downloaded Velvet Rope. I downloaded Rhythm Nation. I downloaded Janet. I downloaded Demita Joe. I got all of them because all week long, I'm listening to Janet Jackson. I'm going to listen to Pleasure Principle. I'm going to listen to That's the Way Love Goes. I'm listening to No, My Name Ain't Baby, It's Janet. Miss Jackson, If You're Nasty.
This is where it's kind of getting a little odd, matter of fact, a little creepy, matter of fact, a bit sinful because you're going through the songs and one, you are glorying in it. We do this thing where sometimes we go to this closet. We all have a closet We all have a room, a trophy room. Here, follow me. What I mean by that is this. We go to this place, this room. It's this closet, this trophy room of our past. And we go back there as Christians, and we like to go there. We like to reminisce and think back to, I remember that. Oh, wow. I remember when that song came on. I remember when I was doing this. And we think about how good of a time we had while sinning in our days prior to being a Christian. And so, got to be careful. I think that's what he's doing right now. I don't think he really cares, because this happens to be a person, John Howard Wesley, or Wesley John Howard, John Howard Wesley. He's got 3 names. Either way, he is very worldly. He is about appealing to the world. Just go back and look at his sermons. And so that's what he's doing. But he's doing this in front of everyone else. He's going back down memory lane, going through the names of these songs. Some of these songs just are not godly songs.
I'm listening to Escapade. I'm listening to Come Back to Me. I'm listening to What Have You Done For Me Lately. I'm listening to Let's Wait a While. I'm listening to Someday Is Tonight. And I'm sure going to listen to Anytime. And any place. Ooh.
So he's going to enjoy himself, eat no matter what the song is about. Some songs you just don't need to be listening to. I get that. Now, I'm not going to act as though I was never a fan of Janet Jackson or anything like that. You know, listen, when I was younger, and I don't know how many years older than me she is, not a lot, but there was a time, I had a crush on her, thought I might have had a shot. The mailman didn't deliver the letter that she wasn't receiving my calls, that kind of thing. But right now, your mind is different. You have moved on. You are a pastor. You are a man of age. I think he's in his 40s or 50s. I'm not sure how old he is. But you should know better. You're in a position to where more is expected of you. But what you're doing is you're promoting this before your people. And so when they want to go to some rapper's concert or someone, what prohibition have you laid for them? They can go and just yield to any inhibition that they want to. Whatever song sing, as long as it sounds good, I like the person, go pay my money. That is okay. Now, this is something the pastor should know. He says, do not love the world, nor the things in the world. You think that Janet Jackson concert would qualify, especially the way that he's speaking of it? If anyone loves the world, he said, I love. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him. You think that as a pastor he would know that? Apparently not. I think that what he's doing is, I think, sinful. I think it sets a bad example. If it's not sinful, it's certainly in bad taste and sets a bad example, which would make it a sinful, because you are to set an example. Be of an example in your behavior and your speech, as Peter tells us. He's not doing so. So there's a lot wrong with what he said.